What's up, guys, and welcome to my review for the Garfield movie. This opens in a few days, and it's from the same studio who brought us the Spider-Verse films. The Cloudy with a Chance of Meatball films is from Sony Animation. And Chris Pratt is playing yet another animated voice. He's playing Garfield in this film. This is your, not, I don't think, your conventional Garfield tale. I think this is, as it's mentioned in the opening of the film, a story that you haven't heard before, which I think had a lot of potential. Garfield, if you've seen the trailers with his father, played by Samuel L. Jackson, who, supposedly abandons him as a child, as a baby, and then he meets his owner John, which he says that's how he adopted John, which there's a nice little scene. The trailer, especially that scene, it reminded me a lot of that Scoob movie that came out a couple years ago. That was a terrible film. I did not like that movie at all. So I was a little worried about that. Like, oh, hopefully that it's not going to be like that. And luckily it wasn't. But I don't think this movie has a lot to offer. The emotional hook of this film that they're trying to do is the relationship between Garfield and his father, but I feel like it didn't completely hit for me. That's the thing that you kind of need to harness yourself in to kind of get emotionally invested into it. And for me, within the first 15 minutes of the film, you know, it quickly said, okay, we're not going to take this as seriously as maybe we should. The reunion between Garfield and his father just should have been a lot, stronger. I feel like the situation that it was in was fine, but I feel like the dialogue just was too casual and jokey. I just feel like it wasn't taking itself that seriously. I don't think this film takes itself very seriously. Now, I'm not saying every animated film has to do that, but the only thing that would get me emotionally invested into this film, I just feel like it didn't take very seriously. So if the film didn't take it seriously, why should I? So, look, is this movie entertaining? Yeah, I mean it's okay to look at. The animation is nice. But other than that, this movie didn't really do anything for me. I think that the kids are going to go crazy for it. I mean, the visuals, Chris Pratt does a good job. Samuel Jackson, I was also worried. Look, he played a kind of like a big kind of character in a movie that I also didn't like that came out a year or two ago. It's Paws of Fury. He played this similar kind of looking animated character, so I'm thinking, oh, geez, he's doing this again. And I think he's definitely collecting a paycheck. I mean, Chris Pratt is actually trying, I believe, as Garfield. I mean, with his voice, the things he's doing, he does seem like he's trying. Samuel Jackson, he's picking up a paycheck, just like he did with Paws of Fury, which is fine. The man's got to eat. But in the end of the day, like I said, the movie didn't really do anything for me. It's fun to look at, but it doesn't take itself too seriously. So it's hard for me to do this, to take it seriously. Is it bad? No, I don't think it's bad. Between this and Kung Fu Panda 4, which are the only two animated films I've seen this year so far, I think that movie just had a lot more going for it. Even as the fourth movie in that series, I just feel like it had more going for it, and I was able to connect to it more than I did this film. So I'm going to give the Garfield movie 3 out of 5 stars. Look, I haven't seen the Bill Murray films in a while, but I remember liking that original movie. Like, I'd like to rewatch it. I remember having the orange DVD case, which was pretty cool. But yeah, I remember liking that. But that was a long time ago, so I don't know. But yeah, guys, that's my thoughts on the Garfield movie. Comment down below. Did you see the film? Do you plan on seeing it? Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a thing. It's free. And also, you get a bunch of reviews that are up on the channel now. Look, I'm able to see a lot of these movies that are hitting digital. They come out in the theater a month later or so. They'll hit digital. It's hard to get out and see, all these new releases in the theater with a 1-year-old. So, we're doing the best we can. The next film we're going to go out and see, I believe, is going to be Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Next month, we're probably going to go see Inside Out 2, Deadpool and Wolverine. These bigger films, I think we're definitely going to see in theaters. But, other films like Monkey Man, Late Night with the Devil, Immaculate, all those reviews are up on the channel now. And we got reviews coming out for The Fall Guy, Civil War. So definitely coming back for that stuff. Also, guys, you can follow me on Twitter and or X at Ranking72 and Instagram and TikTok at KingRises131. Guys, that's been it for me. Thank you so much for watching my review for the Garfield movie. And until next time, over and out.